Hi guys, happy new year. 2021 is here and I'm excited for what I'm gonna share with you guys this year. I hope it's gonna be a good one for everyone. Welcome back to my IGTV, and this time I am doing a series on reading. I hope you guys get up and are excited to join me on this IGTV series. The first video on this series is about dispelling reading myths. So there are myths surrounding reading, such as reading is too expensive, I don't have the time, I do not need to read any further. Like, I'm already schooled, yeah, I know everything. So the first one that I want to dispel is that reading is expensive. I would probably say that definitely it is if you're like a hard copy person like me. However, just like any other activity that you like, there are ways to go around that. And one of the ways is to get secondhand books, to get into an exchange program of books with friends, and the other one is to request books as gifts. So you know your birthday is coming up and their friends are willing to get you something and they're asking what would you like, and you can always say I would like a book this time. And exchange programs, I'm in one with some of my friends and we exchange books that we think would like to read, and that's how we are able to read the amount of books we are reading. And the second one that I'd like to attack is that I do not have the time. Just before lockdown, I rarely read, but I had books that I had intended to read. But then the hard lockdown came and I invested my time into it. Afterwards, we went back to normal and I had to, yeah, some sort of normality was returned, and I had to sort of invest again in this because I'd already gotten into it. So this time it was about priorities. So I had to schedule the reading, but I realized that I had to take time off watching movies and series. So it's the matter of priority. If you really want this, you will prioritize it as much as you prioritize watching series or running or whatever you'd like to prioritize. The third one is that you already know too much, or you're not interested, or you just feel like there's nothing you're gonna get out of this. So I find this to be the most important one, because how else are you going to acquire knowledge? So knowledge is what you acquire from reading, from learning, but wisdom is the application of knowledge. There is nothing you're going to be able to apply if you don't know. Another thing is, you want to be an expert in a field. Well, hopefully, I hope that's the case. You want to be an expert in a field, you need to expand your knowledge when it comes to certain things. You need to know things. But also, if you can't be an expert, you still need to know what's going on around you, what your views are in certain things. Lastly, or thirdly, is that you want to occupy space. Whatever space you're going to occupy, you want your voice to be heard. You want to have a stance, you want to have a position on things, and you need to know something in order to influence those spaces. And we are moving into a space where we need to communicate certain things, but you need to know what these things are. So that is the IGTV series, the first one, and I hope it has dispelled some of the reading myths. I am certain there is plenty to attack, but in the interest of honoring your time, I'm gonna keep this short.